Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, home to the Carolina Panthers. A neutral site showdown as both of these teams hoping to make an early season statement. It's the Louisville Cardinals and the Vanderbilt Commodores. We stay with David Pollard, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Lowe's down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, the Commodores head coach told me before the game, he told me this is a crucial game to stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is not ranked in the top 25 could be easy to overlook. But he's shown his players tape all week, and he said, we have to understand every play matters. We cannot look ahead to next week, or this week will be a disaster. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Way off target there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Second and long here. He wants to throw it. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Man, as a quarterback, you've got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it down the left.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and, you know, that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those third downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that third down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle better, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You've got to accomplish the mission.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Selling the fake. Looking for a big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
It's complete to the left. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
I love the third down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on third down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
Inside, it's Alexander. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Van. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. And what's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Moves the pocket. It's Carter. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
Wow, that quarterback is lucky there. If you're going to take a chance like that on 3rd down in your end of the field, you better be right, because that should have been picked and returned for a touchdown. This offense is lucky now they're getting a chance to punt this ball away.
Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. They'll move the wide receiver. Breaks into the open. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Handoff, Isaac Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. That defender reacted immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire toward the ball carrier.
And you got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitching on the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Great job by the defense. You got to set those edges by the defensive end, and everybody fly to the football.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Making his first move. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Making the adjustment on the play. To the air, it's Carter. He's going for the big play. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Left side is Spence. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Rush right in his face. He's got his man across the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
That's pretty good zone defense, man. Zone defense means I got eyes on the quarterback. And when somebody comes into my zone, then I'm communicating with the other guy, and they pass it off and do a good job seeing the crosser, going to him, breaking on the football, getting the tackle, and now forcing the 4th down.
He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. Off play action on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And here's what I like about that, man. That feels like an instinctive play. Like this guy almost knew it was coming. You know, most of the time in a bootleg, they want to show you the run first, but he wasn't buying it, went right to the quarterback, saw it, and made the big sack.
And the Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. In traffic, it's Skinner. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Rush is on. Good job just to get rid of that one.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
He's brought down. Not a lot of room to take that one back. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Quick give. It's Alexander. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Moving to his left. On the move, he fires. Out wide left to Chera. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. They're all over it. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Long way to go on 2nd down. To throw, it's Carter. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll start on the ground with Brown. The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the 2nd quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Right side, it's Brown. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Turning it on at the 30. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Carter. Fires on the move. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And you got to feel good about where you're at on this field, man. The defense forces the turnover, sets you up so good. Now, the whole playbook is wide open. First down, they go with the pass. I would not be surprised if they turn right around here, try to get more physical, try to run the football, and try to capitalize on this field position.
They don't need a bunch on second down. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on second down. Throws to the tight end. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. So after getting nabbed for holding, it's second and long. He's changing the play. Second down, gonna throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Everybody's seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
Just got rid of that one.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Out wide right, it's McCoy. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Looking to throw on third. Here comes the heat. And he avoids the sack.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They punted away on fourth down. Fields the punt. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to throw, it's Carter. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throws for the tight end. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
When you talk Louisville offense, it's Isaac Brown, right? Everything goes through him and his ability to run the football. This guy's a home run hitter, toting the rock, catching the football. He's the guy, David, each and every week defenses have to key in on, and no question this year he is going to be...
Snags it inside the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Deep in the end zone, it's Barnett. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Sets his feet, it's Carter. Right side, it's Alexander. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Caught, and he's got room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first. Under pressure. He's going to take off. Out wide right, it's Barnett. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Vandy. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Sells the run, looking to pass. Right side, it's Davis. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And that's a really good job by the quarterback, man. You run the play action, you want to take a shot. Nice job taking the check down. Running back does the rest and chews up some yardage.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Hand off for Brown. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Drops back on first down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Makes the grab on the right. He is in! Touchdown Cardinals!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. So a dynamite play there. 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Here's Brown to begin the drive. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Sells to fake. Throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Richardson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They'll ride him again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the number 10 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Tigers, with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one, and win a fireworks-filled football game. This will push them to 2-0 on the season.
Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific. And they'll have the first down. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Left side is McCoy. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Cardinals come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Richardson. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end now in motion. A give to Brown. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Here on third down, you might want to protect expect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. Look out! They'll run the screen. Smashes through the tackle. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's 3rd and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on 4th. You don't have to worry about that now. Because of the pass completion, it's 1st and goal.
Right side, it's Richardson. Touchdown, Cardinals! And that one will give them the lead. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Making the adjustment. 2nd down to the air. Got the back over the middle. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field, but when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play call.
Rush right in his face. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. Keeping his eyes downfield. Fires toward the target. Out wide left, it's Alexander. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was 2 guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. This time they'll throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Doors! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Handoff, Isaac Brown. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the...
Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Got some room to run. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Really nice job by the running back setting up that angle route. He's making it look like he's running to the flat, and then he puts his foot in the ground, cuts back across the defender's face, and makes himself an easy target for the quarterback.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Out wide right, it's Skinner. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
Second down, gonna throw it. The short hands, it's McCoy. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. Now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Forward. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
They'll give it to Brown. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get...
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. These corners going to give these receivers some space. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line and scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Handoff for Brown. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage from no gain on the play.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his big tight end. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down.
When I'm a quarterback and I see zone and I see my guy curl up real quick, I got to hum it. And he threw that thing with some revolutions, with some velocity right to his receiver so he can make the catch.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Going for 6. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area, throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Buying time to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive.
Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Touchdown, Louisville! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Whistle blows to stop the clock as they check on an injured Cardinal on the play. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to throw one first. He fires a bullet to the right. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick 6. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Upstairs to make the catch. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Commodores. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. The extra point here would tie the game.
And how How about the bomb, the long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Left side, it's Foley. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. They'll move the tight end. A give to Brown. Breaks into the open. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the 1st down. That's why you want to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. It lets you beat a blitz. It lets you get a 1st down.
And that makes me think, do I want a blitz? How do I leave him open? Because they keep dumping it off to the running back and having success. I'm going to think twice about bringing the blitz. Nice read by the QB. Nice job by the running back getting some extra yards and getting the 1st down.
The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Second and long here. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
Man, this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
It would be nice to pick up a few yards on 3rd down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. They'll move the wide receiver. Again, it's Brown. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Looking for room. It's Tompkins. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, no mystery here. 3rd in California late in the game. Defense knows they're going to throw it, so they're going to have a lot of guys back in zone coverage. And these guys up front are going to be pinning their ears back. Quarterback better have the clock going off in his head.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's caught downfield. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Timeout taken by Vanderbilt. That's their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Hand off for Brown. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Cardinals. And they've got the lead in the final minute. They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Drops back on 1st down. On the move. Got rid of it just in time. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Quarterback changing the play. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Fires to the right. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Rolls right. He's taking a deep shot. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Man, you gotta love this defense. Being dialed in, being ready for the pass late in this football game when you needed a stop, playing tendencies, breaking on the football, 3 straight incompletions. Way to rise up by this defense.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He's got it, and more than enough for a 1st down. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go. Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Sails one into the middle. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Fresh set of downs going up top. That's it. They get to him and pull him down, and they save the game. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on.